Hi, I'm Dave.
And I'm Michelle. And this is Mikaela Skye.
And we're
And we are...
not doing cheesy stuff.
That sounds like you. I'm actually surprised you made it that far.
We got a fly.
We have a fly attacking us right now. Perfect. So we are Viva Vantasy. You can see our van behind us here. And we just wanted to take a few minutes and introduce ourselves since this is our first video and just give you a little bit of the why we've decided to do this now. So we've loved the outdoors since we met 26 years ago.
Oh boy.
27 years? Oh.
2001, so yeah.
Well, we met in 1999. Oh yeah. Man, we're old. But we've been camping, we bike, we hike, we ran a marathon. But our favorite thing is camping with our dogs. And we first started doing that in 2012 with Maya Grace. She was the goodest and the bestest girl. And we took her on a camping trip for my birthday.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, we had it all planned out. Michelle reserved us a spot. It was going to be a beautiful weekend, and we pull into our spot. And I think it started raining right as we pulled in our spot.
Oh wait, and I had just bought us a new tent at the Salvation Army.
Yes.
That included broken poles.
Yeah.
Because why would you test your tent that you bought from the thrift store?
So we get there, we're setting up the tent, and like 2 of the poles are broken. So we have a limp tent that lasted the weekend. But Maya
and let water flow through the tent, so we had a puddle inside the tent.
Maya spent the entire weekend on the picnic table that was covered.
I'll make sure to flash.
That kept her much drier than our tent.
Yes. So that kind of taught us that we needed to be a little bit smarter about camping with our dog. And with Maya's graceful help, generous help, we've learned quite a few tricks along the way. Take 3 with the dog in the van.
Yeah, she was not cooperating, so.
She was hot. So
she does not like the sun.
She's got water and a fan inside if anybody's worried about her. And she might poke her head out to say hi. But back to what we were saying. So
we're from Kansas City, Missouri. We haven't said that yet. Go Chiefs. But the Midwest weather is a big deal. Like, it's cold, it's hot, it's humid.
There's basically 2 weekends a year that it's fun to tent camp.
Exactly.
So in 2019, well, back up a little bit. Every time we would go anywhere on a trip within, like, wherever that we were driving, and we would see an RV dealer and we had time, we would stop and look at RVs. And almost all of them would always, once we described like our camping style, they would all say we needed a Class B or a van camper. And we'd go tour them and we'd fall in love, and then we'd see the price and have a heart attack. So we'd go sleep in our tent, dreaming of the day that we would have a van camper.
So in 2024...
No, 2019.
Oh yeah, 2019 we bought our travel trailer. It was my birthday weekend, I think.
Yeah, we actually found one on Craigslist that we loved. We had looked at travel trailers, and we saw one on Craigslist that we loved. We called, and it had sold an hour earlier. We were heartbroken. That was on your birthday.
Yeah.
The next day, the guy called and said, the guy that had bought it didn't tell his wife. and she said no! So it got returned, which turned out great for us because we got our dream travel trailer. And we had great big dreams of traveling all over the Midwest in our travel trailer. We actually became really good friends with the previous owners. I'm sure they're watching this, so hi Ken and Linda. Right. And we had big plans to travel in it, and then COVID happened. So there's a worldwide pandemic. The campgrounds were closed, and if campgrounds were open, they were expensive and they were full.
So we found a place about an hour from our house. It had a few lakes. It was a recreational area. And we parked it there thinking, you know, this will just be our staging area. We're going to take it all over. And we literally parked it there and like but hardly moved.
We never took it anywhere else to camp. I don't think we camped anywhere but our land.
Yeah.
But we ended up falling in love with it. We did some updates to it. We made it very Maya friendly.
Yeah,
Our
that was
land,
a big thing, having the air conditioner. Maya could stay in there when we went exploring or whatever.
She was safe when we were out at friend's house or fishing or swimming in the lake because she hated swimming. Oh, she hated it. So she had a safe place to stay. We put a dog house on our property. She loved to dig in the sand, so we built her own sandbox. So all that to say, we had a travel trailer and we loved it. And we knew that we loved campers. But in 2021...
Yeah, I got a call from a guy I met in chiropractic school saying that he had a job opportunity in Las Vegas. And first I laughed at him, and then I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? It's a worldwide pandemic. Nothing's changing. Why not?
So we took the leap. But we left our camper in Kansas. And we missed it. So now we're back in Las Vegas, which has all these wonderful places to camp. We were back to tent camping, which was fun, but it still gets cold in the winter, or very, very hot in the summer. Last summer, we hit 120 for like a couple days, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It was rough. So I just kind of got a wild hair to start hunting for a van camper again. And I found one.
She was obsessed.
Obsessed.
Looked every day, sending me stuff, 5 campers a day, and I'm just like, are we really going to do this? Can we afford it? And then we're like, let's just go look at one.
And there was one 3 hours away that I'd been watching for over a month. And when I finally messaged the girl, she said, guess what? I'm going to actually be driving through Las Vegas next weekend if you want to come look at it. And we were like, this is so amazing. That's like so easy. We thought we were going to have to drive 3 hours to go look at this van that we don't even know if we want. So we went and looked at it. And as we were walking up to it, David specifically says to me, we are not buying the first van camper that we go look at.
And so we go look at it, and we are excited. We're walking away. We told her we were going to think about it. And we got like 4 parking spots away. And I'm like, we're buying this van, aren't we?
Whoops. So that's how Vantasy became ours.
Yep.
And you might be wondering why the name Vantasy. We name all of our cars. We have forever. We worked on this one for a couple weeks, actually.
Yeah.
But we came up with Vantasy because it felt like a fantasy that we finally got the Class B van camper that we've been dreaming of for 20 years. So that's how we have Vantasy. And why now are we showing, like, why did we decide to do videos now after all this time? Because our friends and family for our 25 years, 26 years have always said, we refuse to grow up. They say that all the time.
Yeah, we're just kids.
We're just big kids. And so they always say, well, you guys have so much fun adventures. We love following you. You should vlog. You should blog. You should get on TikTok. You should do. And we're like, oh, we're too busy. We were adding on to our house. David went back to school to become a chiropractor. Then we were trying to own a business. Then we moved to Las Vegas. So it was just never the right time. And then we lost our best friend, Maya Grace, about a month ago. And it just kind of made us see, like, we just want her legacy to stay alive. And we just want to share our joy of the outdoors with you. We want to show our hacks, our tricks, our fun places that are around the southwest of the United States. And really, our dream is to take Mikaela. Where's she at?
See her?
She's sat back there somewhere. Our dream is to take Mikaela to see all 48 lower states. And we want to take you guys along so you can just see the fun that it is camping with a dog.
Yeah. All the little tips and tricks that we've come to, we've acquired.
That we've acquired. Yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of our dream. That's what we're here to do. We're Gen Xers. We played in the yard with a hose. We think that we can then we learned technology when it all came, so we think we can figure it all out. It's probably going to be clunky to start with, but we're going to learn, and we hope you'll stick along for the ride with us. We started a website. We'll be posting links to the gear that we're using, our favorite gear. are only going to try to post stuff that we've actually had personal experience with.
Right.
We don't like to put our stamp on stuff if we haven't used it. And if you can do us one big huge favor, if you like and subscribe to this channel, that will do us a world of good in the future, just to show people that we are serious about what we are doing. And I'll put a link here in the description that you can buy Mikaela some treats or us some fuel along the way. So we hope that you will like, subscribe. We're going to be taking Mikaela to the beach next week. It's her first time to go to California and to see the ocean. So I hope when you subscribe, you'll get a notification when we post that one. So thanks for watching all the way through. We really appreciate all of you, and happy travels.